first down at Stafford. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
And he's got this one down to the 10.
Welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Garden, Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter two. On third down, here's a run by Akers. And Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him short of the first.
That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And the Bengals will get the football back.
Burrow and the Bengals with a first and 10.
At their own 11. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Aaron Donald. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. On second down, here's Mixon. Gets past one man. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. On third down, Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a first down as well. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this. First down, here's Burrow.
Man open, that's Ja'Marr Chase, complete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Burrow on first down.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. And Burrow going to throw again. And his throw here's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's third and 2. Now Burrow. This is going to be incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Oh, and you just can't do that. 15 yards on the roughing the kicker call.
Absolutely inexcusable. The kicker's in a defenseless position, and he just gets taken out.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Throw here into the hands of Boyd.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be faced with a third and inches. Burrow will throw, and he's got Hurst, his tight end. Touchdown Bengals. Hayden Hurst as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2, tie it up, go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
That's real easy to be bold sitting up here than down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
And it's up and good. So maybe a bit early here to try to match the two. They're content to trail by 1 at 8-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Powell now to take it out of the end zone.
And all the way in for the touchdown. Brandon Powell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams add on to their lead.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from the special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Matt Gay on for the extra point.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report.
One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now it's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Boyd. So the completion good for 7 there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Throwing again, it's Burrow.
And that's caught one more time by Boyd.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow.
Out of his hands quickly to Higgins.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. 3rd and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. Here's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Hayden Hurst, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in your broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. Almost time for the final act of this NFL season. Folks, welcome back to the biggest stage in sports, the Super Bowl, and now we get down to the good stuff, the 4th and final quarter. 2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Going to run the sweep here. This is Kupp. Uses the stiff arm. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cooper Kupp, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have taken the lead. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And now here come the Bengals.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Your partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass.
Hey, we gotta go score.
Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
So the Bengals in football here as we get you reset. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
They'll run here with Akers.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
They'll look to run with Akers.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
Cam Akers,
his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Rams add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role in those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know, I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Oh, that's true. You've said that before. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field.
Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
His throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
To throw, Burrow.
To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
Throwing, Burrow.
Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for... That will bring up 3rd and 1.
Here's Burrow.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Rams have got it. And that should just about seal this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Stafford going to throw it. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Going to run the sweep here. This is Cobb. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And Charles, when you pull out a close game, the good thing about that is maybe next time you're in a nail-biter in the 4th quarter, you have a little more confidence.
Yeah, you're talking about your memory muscles, right? When you win those close ones, you have that confident feeling that you can continue to do so every time you're in that position.
Now, that said, you would rather win by 60 points, or do you like the close ones too?
Well, I think everyone would rather win by 60. It's comfortable. Everyone gets to play. But when you win those nail-biters, dinner tastes...
Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh.
We're in the first quarter of play, and it's the Eagles in control of the football. On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Nothing our score after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their own 25-yard line.
Harris will start the drive out.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Harris going to get it again on second down.
And some room to maneuver. There he goes left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the second.